Welcome back to Diaries of a Loot Goblin. Shiny items on the edge of a cliff? I'm gonna jump, okay? Random cave filled with bears and certain death? Let's go. I'm going in. Why? Because there might be a glowing purple item at the end of it. Keyword might. Ever since Elden Ring lured me into the brutal embrace of the FromSoft games, I've been hooked. Souls-like pain? Love it. Lore that makes no sense unless I've read at least 6 Reddit threads, watched at least 3 hours of YouTube videos, and I'm still questioning whether or not I understand the story. Count me in. Say less. But after countless deaths, a few hundred hours, I'm still who I've always been. I'm a sucker for loot. And I've also realized that not all loot is created equal. So today I present to you my top 10 most useless items in Elden Ring, a tribute to the shiny junk I've risked my life for.
That's what she said. Or he said.
And immediately regretted it. Coming in at number 10. It's the most broad spectrum of the most useless items, but first and foremost, the random weapons that you will never meet the stats for unless you grind for hundreds of hours to be maxed out on every stat. The example is a greatsword with 45 strength requirement. Unless you're a dex or intelligent build, that's a paperweight, and you're gonna keep it anyways because it's cool looking. I will say Elden Ring, as useless as these weapons are, the majority of them are really cool looking. So, of course, it's gonna stay in my inventory. Coming in at number 9, the Exalted Flesh. What's its use? Well, it boosts your physical attack for a short time. I don't care what you say, but every Tarnished hoards these thinking, I'm going to use it on the final boss. But, like, by the time that 500 hours hits, you're at the final boss, you're going to forget about it forever, making it a useless item. Number 8, it's the Rainbow Stone. There's multiple uses for these, I guess, but primarily players use them to test fall damage, and you drop one, it doesn't break. You jump, you die anyways, okay? The science has failed you. Physics has abandoned you. Welcome to the lands between. Number 8, useless item. Number 7 is the Roa fruit. It's used in beginning crafting recipes, but after like the first 15-ish hours, you have 999 of them, okay? And you're never gonna need 999 of them. It's the dandelion of the lands between. They grow everywhere. They are used in early crafting recipes. You're not going to use 999 of them. They're useless. Useless. 6 is the mirror helm. Okay? Its use is it blocks you from customizing your character's face. You may be like, okay, so why is that useless by the time you pick it up? Some people like to change how their characters look. Yeah, some people. But imagine grinding for fucking dope armor, okay? Like, you just want to look good, okay? Some people want to look good in the lands between. Not all Tarnished are the same. But for me, it's the equivalent of turning my webcam off. It's not worth the wait. Useless. Number 5, prattling pate. You're beautiful. Okay, what does it do? It plays a voice line in co-op. Why is this useless? Beautiful sentiment. Love the idea. Doesn't boost morale when your summon gets one shot by a bird with a sword. Why? Why am I hoarding these? Somebody help me. Number 4, the Warming Stone. Its use heals allies in an area. Why is this useless, Geeked? Great, thank you so much for asking. I'd love to tell you. Requires materials better used elsewhere. I have other things I have to craft that I'm already in short supply of. It heals slowly. It gets you killed while using it, and you'll die crafting it. You'll die placing it, and you'll die trying to explain it to your co-op partner. Useless. Number 3, the Sewing Needle. It's used to alter demi-human boss armor. You may be like, why is that useless? That sounds cool. You get it after defeating Bach's Fashion Crisis arc, okay? You're never going to use it, ever. Number two, sliver of meat or lumps of flesh. They are used to craft meat based items. You're never going to craft a meat dumpling in your life, okay? And you're not starting now. They're going to rot in your inventory and feel like cursed leftovers forever, okay? They're useless. And a number one is the rune arcs. I'm mostly an offline player, so this is useless to me, but it activates your great rune. And it's useless because I'm gonna burn a rare item just to be got by a dog in the next 30 seconds. Yes, that's happened. I don't want to talk about it. I'm still gonna stockpile these, and I'm never gonna use them. And I don't know if it's out of fear or stubbornness, but it's gonna be a classic useless item that I'm going to hoard anyways. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I went through my top 10 most useless items in Elden Ring. TLDR, you're 1,000 hours in. My wondrous flask is maxed out. I still have 400 roa fruit, 3 lumps of flesh, and a prattling plate that says hello. I am the Elden Lord of useless items. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.